What is up, guys? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here, bringing you guys some crazy info, guys. Alright, so let's get down to business quick. First of all, the video I did before this on Black Ops 3 Zombies, I kind of rushed it. Today, though, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the storyline. So we're going to dive a little bit deep into the story, because some info was revealed about the story. So first of all, let's take it back to the trailer. So, in the trailer, they said something about punishment. What do you mean by that? Well, what that means is that they're being punished in the sense that there are these criminals. And the zombies are pretty much their punishment. They have to kill these zombies. And my guessing is that they're going to go through some kind of loop or something. Now, why do I say this? Because Treyarch did reveal that Shadow of Evil, which is the map name, is connected to Mob of the Dead. Which, right when they said that, I was like, alright, that's it. I know what they're going to do. So, in Mob of the Dead, guys, let's take it back a little bit back into Black Ops 2. Mob of the Dead was about 4 criminals in Alcatraz. They were reliving this nightmare of every time they tried to escape Alcatraz in a makeshift plane, they crashed into the Golden Gate Bridge, and they had to electrify themselves to get back into Alcatraz. So there was literally no escaping at all. They couldn't escape Alcatraz at all. They were reliving this nightmare over and over again. Until, at one point, they decided to kill one of them, and one of them was the Weasel. Killing him broke the cycle, meaning that they pretty much were free then, so only 3 of them lived. Now what does that mean? Pretty much, in this map now, Shadow of Evil, there's this 5th character that I didn't actually mention before. So there's 4 characters and there's a 5th one that you hear, but he's not a playable character. They call him the Shadow Man. Now maybe he was present in Mob of the Dead. Who knows? Maybe there's gonna be like some Easter egg tie-ins with that. But he's the one enacting all of this on those 4 characters. And then they are all killers, actually. So the dancer, she's secretly a killer. She secretly kills people. The fighter secretly kills his people when he fights. The gangster, or whatever you want to call him, he kills people as well. And then the showmaster, which is the last guy, which I didn't know at the time who it was, he kills as well. So they all kill people. They're all criminals. Both these characters from Black Ops 3 and Mob of the Dead were criminals. And they were reliving this punishment of theirs that they had to keep on living until they broke it. So maybe they had to kill somebody in Shadow of Evil, who knows, to actually break the punishment, to break the cycle. But that was the main thing that literally just got to me once they said that. There's definitely going to be some tie-ins. Now, hold up. What year did Mob of the Dead take place? And that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Let's see. Mob of the Dead takes place Alcatraz, blah blah blah. I don't care about that. In 1933. Okay. So we know that Shadow of Evil takes place around 1940, and this one takes place around 1930. Mob of the Dead takes place there in 1933. There was definitely some time. Maybe this guy just punishes people every single year. Like, well, not every single year, but like at like certain years. So the Shadow Man punished these people first in Mob of the Dead, and now he's punishing these people in Shadows of Evil. So definitely some crazy times. I'm definitely waiting to see like what kind of Easter eggs they actually implement. And yes, I said definitely a lot because they are going to do something. Next up, guys, I want to talk about Der Reese, or the bonus map that's coming out known as The Giant. So some info was leaked. I'm not going to link to anything because I don't want to get any freaking strikes again for anything. But I was able to actually look at the trailer. They only showed the trailer to a certain amount of people at Comic-Con, but it was leaked at a point. I'm not sure if it's still up. They probably shut it down. But I did see it, and I'm going to try to explain the trailer in words as best as I can. So, let's start off with the beginning. The beginning showed the three of the characters from Origins, the original characters. Now, let's get something straight first before I even dive into anything. The 4 characters from Origins are their younger selves. The ones in Darius, Moon, and stuff like that, that's their older selves. So you see 3 of the younger selves, which were Dempsey, Takeo, and Nikolai. They all have their gun pointed towards someone, and you know who that someone is? That is Richthofen. But not young Richthofen, not Richthofen from Origins, Richthofen from Darius. So older Richthofen. So they all have their guns pointed at him, telling him not to open the teleporter. Because he has his hand on the teleporter control, so open up the teleporter and just tell him don't do it, don't release it at all. And at that point, the zombies start outbreaking in, so they know that, alright, he's already released the test subjects. So Nikolai and Dempsey go to check it out, to go to stop the zombies. And Takeo is slowly walking up to Richthofen, about to just like kill him at any point. And just at that point, Richthofen opens up the teleporter. And out from that teleporter comes Richthofen. But Richthofen from Origins. So Richthofen from Origins emerges. He looks like Maxis for some reason. But he comes out of the teleport, he walks out, he takes out a pistol, and he shoots Richthofen right in the head. I'm talking about, he shoots older Richthofen right in the head. And that's the end of the trailer. So what does this signify? What is this gonna mean? What this, in my sense, what this means is that it allows for Richthofen to have a new future. Because he just killed his future self. So now he could start a new future. Maybe he didn't want to be like what he was there, like a mad scientist who just wanted to, who was obsessed with being in control of zombies. Maybe he wants to become something different, and that's why he killed his older self. Now, how is the map gonna play out? I'm speculating on one thing on the map. There was one Easter egg on the map. If you old World at War fans know about this, most of you World at War fans know about this. Was that there's an Easter egg where if you take a pack-a-punch weapon and you shoot a panel outside of the map, it plays like this little mini game. You have to shoot these you have to shoot 2 teddy bears and 1 monkey. So maybe they tie in something with that Easter egg. I don't know. They're probably going with a more elaborate Easter egg. So this does take place after Origins. Let's get that straight. This is after Origins. This isn't original Darius. This is after Origins Darius. So you do play as the 4 Origins characters though. So the younger Nikolai, Dempsey, Takeo, and Richthofen. It's of course gonna feature modern weapons most likely, but I'm hoping they bring back some World at War weapons, maybe like updated World at War weapons. That would be pretty cool. But that's it for the giant, pretty much. So that's gonna be that. They're probably gonna add in some crazy stuff in that map. I know that. Now, one last thing, guys. One important info. Treyarch did say, so at the Comic-Con panel, they were gonna ask questions, and somebody asked a question about custom zombies. No, you guys already know where this is coming from. You already know where this is going. They did say that they were gonna talk about mod tools, but at a later date. They said they're not gonna talk about it now. They're gonna wait on it. Now, let's say that if they do release mod tools, they're not gonna release it the first day the game comes out. No. They're not going to do that. That's just, on a business standpoint, that's a bad idea. Because you're going to have people creating custom maps and people not wanting to buy the DLC for Treyarch. They're just going to want to play these custom maps. They're going to be like, no, I don't need the DLC. I have these custom maps. What's the point? And people could just recreate maps and stuff too, so no point in that. So what I think they're going to do is they're going to let the game year end. Well, the game's life cycle end. What I mean by that is that every Call of Duty lives a year. Technically, it does. So after that year, so once the next Call of Duty comes out, God forbid it's a Ghost 2, who knows, they're going to release the mod tools at that point then. So, what does that mean? That means that they're not going to lose any money at all, technically. They can still gain money. Because people who didn't buy Black Ops 3 first are going to look at this and going to be like, oh, whoa, this game actually has modding. Like, I can actually get this game on the PC now. And like actually get it worth something. I can just play this custom maps all the time. So they're definitely gonna do that. Most likely, if they do want to release mod tools. Will they release it at certain, like, in parts? Probably not, because I know World at War did that. World at War, first what they did was they released the core mod tools, or what mappers call the prototype. The prototype is any Nocturnal Torrent styled custom map. Then they released the Varrock update, then the Shino Numa update, and then the Derice update. And the Derice update is what everybody uses now. So they're probably just going to release everything in one package, most likely, when it comes to Black Ops 3 Zombies, because I don't think they're going to want to just like release it in parts. But other than that, guys, that's it. I'm totally freaking hyped now, because with that whole entire hospital and custom zombies and everything, it is gonna be one hell of a freaking Call of Duty game, guys, for zombies. So leave a like, guys, leave a comment below on what do you guys actually think, and remember to subscribe to my channel for some future content, and especially more info on Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I'll see you all later. Peace.